Why is it so important that we have broad representation within academia, and how is that impactful on students? Now, having spoke to a number of different guests from different backgrounds about their academic journey on sitting down with scholars, one of the things that frequently comes up is that representation question. Now, I'm a first generation student as well as being neurodiverse, and one of the challenges I found on my own experience, and one of the challenges I found with my own experience is because of being first generation and having very few individuals who I can actually ask different things about the language within academia, which I've spoken about before in different videos, is certain things like there's certain things they expect you to know about the various different academic stages you're at, like the expectations of publications, various different ways of going to get your paper published in the first place, and other areas around how to reach out to conferences, committees, get onto all of those various opportunities. Those are something that I've those are things that I've had to learn myself. And a lot of the cases is because you don't necessarily know what questions to ask. In some cases, you don't want to seem like an idiot asking that stupid question. In some cases, you don't know what question to ask. And in others, you don't want to come off like you're asking a stupid question. And that can happen at any of your academic stages, whether that be your bachelor's degree, master's degree, or even your PhD. Now, the other thing I think is really powerful is more around that representation side of it, whether that's social class, race, ethnicity, religion, whether it's any other protected characteristic that you have. Now, when you see someone who sounds like you, who looks like you, who talks like you, whether that be things such as they have a similar ethnic background, or maybe they even have the same accent as you, or mannerisms, or they have the same mannerisms and some of their vocabulary might be similar to you, that might give you a greater sense of acceptance within your academic field in general. You might feel like you can go to that individual, ask them a question. You might feel that they might have a similar feeling about what their story was to what your story is currently going through. You might feel that that question that you thought might have been stupid to ask is now no longer stupid to ask. And I would say, and you might feel like you can ask them more questions because you feel like they might understand where you're coming from. And this is where I want to go back to that potential this is where I want to go back to the premise of the stupid question. In academia, if you're trying to learn, if you want to know more, if you're looking for help or support, that is not a stupid question. You should feel happy to go to any academic to ask them that question. They're there to support you because they're interested in seeing you succeed. And that's what you're looking for.